It's a very funny story. I'm not proud of it because, but news flash, this was 2006. I don't know what made me do it. I just stood and I said, today I'm fasting and nothing will stop me. And she looked at me, I thought you were fasting. So, honestly, at first, I didn't get it. So I first laughed, and you said you won't judge me. Oh yeah, don't worry. This is not the worst part of the story. I'm just starting. Ladies and gentlemen, I still chop that food. See, that I'm here is a miracle. See, if I made it, you can make it.
And there's no day I don't laugh. I laugh in the morning, laugh in the afternoon, laugh in the night. I laugh about your tie, about your coat, about your haircut. Because he that seated in heaven shall. And where am I seated? And so what should I do? If you are not laughing, where are you? Somewhere.
Hi friend, welcome to Prophetic Jokes TV channel, where joy and God's wisdom come alive. You will hear uplifting words, quick laughs, and simple truths that brighten your day. Together we will laugh, learn, and stay encouraged. Hit subscribe and let's share God's joy, one smile at a time.
I remember years ago, the first time this happened, service had started, I was putting finishing touches to my notes. And someone was opening the office door to come and see me. As he opened, I saw someone standing outside the door, but I only saw his stomach. He was that tall. And the person must have been wondering why he was the one who came in, but I wasn't looking at him. I was just looking. And then after I was done studying, two angels showed up in front of my table and said, "We're ready." There is a different confidence with which you will minister when that happens. Has an angel called your name before? I told you the first time it happened like this. I'm not talking about hearing in the spirit. I mean the way you are hearing my voice now. And nobody taught me. Unfortunately, there was no Eli to say go back. And I was in a dark room. Just imagine, there was light since morning. God didn't call me. I'm just saying. And I'm in a dark room all by myself. And suddenly, it was clear that I responded out. I thought it was someone in the house pranking me. Because just like Samuel, it sounded like the voice of a man. Only it looked like the person was whispering and called me a name that only close family members call me. So I called my sister. I said, "You're playing games with me." I heard the voice again. By the time I heard it the third time, I ran away. See, you don't know how blessed you are to have a teacher. I missed a big opportunity because there was nobody to say go back. Don't be afraid. Do you know what it means for you to have an Eli to say go and lie down again? And if you hear him call you, respond this way. It will save you a lifetime. There are some encounters, if you miss, it will take you 15 years. Because God is a king. He won't work with your calendar. He will come when he's ready. There are some encounters, if you miss, you go and consecrate yourself again. Another 5 years. Are you listening to me? You're dealing with a king. You can't say, okay, I'm ready now. You have to be long-suffering. There are some things you will miss. You will beseech. You have to beseech the Lord with tears. It's a very funny story. I'm not proud of it because, but news flash. This was 2006. This was when. So don't judge me. Then I was learning how to fast. And I tried several times and it didn't work. So one day, and I'm going to talk about this, declaring words. Angels run with words. I'm coming to that. I don't know what made me do it. I just stood and I said, today I'm fasting and nothing will stop me. I said it out. But I had an exam that day. And the exam was supposed to be by 5. It will last till 7. And I started rationalizing. Let me not go and fail. That if this hunger should hook me there. And I determined I initially had said I was going to break by 6, but I started rationalizing. So by 3 p.m. thereabout, I went to the cafeteria. Now, this is what happened I will never forget. In the cafeteria, there were about 4 of us on the line. 3 students, and there was this woman. It's strange. She ought not to be there. She wasn't a student. What was she doing there? And she didn't dress well. She just wore one humble clothing that you would despise and held one ugly cooler. So, listen carefully. Now, the person selling, out of honor, seeing that she was an elderly person, stretched his hand for her ticket. And the young boy, Gen Z now, the young boy in front just said, "What's the meaning of this? You can see there's a queue. Why you?" So the sales girl said, "Okay, sorry," gave the woman back her ticket and took his ticket and sold to the person in front. When it got to my turn, I said, "Oh no, please." But for that simple gesture, I would have missed an encounter. So now she said, "Thank you." And she said, "You want to buy food?" I almost gave her true pass. Thank God for home training. I almost said, "No." I want to play ball, And for enter wahala. This life. You want to buy food? Yes, ma'am. And she looked at me. "I thought you were fasting." So, honestly, at first, I didn't get it. So I first laughed. And you said you won't judge me. Oh, yeah, don't worry. See, I was slow. I've come a long way. This is not the worst part of the story. I'm just starting. Ladies and gentlemen, I still chop that food. See, that I'm here is a miracle. See, if I made it, you can make it. See, for some reason, I was slow. Maybe it's the hunger. Do you know, I foolishly still bought my food, went and sat down. So, as I was about to eat, the whole picture just came. It must have been supernatural. You know the way you see it in films? I thought you were fasting. I saw myself laughing like an idiot. And she was looking into my soul like, there's nothing for. Why are you laughing? I tell you the truth under God. Now, I tried to look for where she was, and I remembered. The weird part is, the last place I saw her walking towards, there was a wall there. It made no sense. And I said, that's deep. That's very deep. See, God. Mercy, Lord, mercy. You are putting hand on your mouth. You said you would charge me. Anyway, I've learned. See, angels ascend and descend in my bedroom. I've come a long way. God, every time I think of it. When they say something in your past you're ashamed of, that's one of them. Because I was so foolish. I said, I might have seen an angel. Onga na your mate. Onga don't slap you before. He won't share this testimony, so I will share it for him. Pastor Nath told me a story. He loves me, so he will forgive me. He told this story. His friend, Pastor William McDowell, they wanted a new property. They found a big property. They had saved up money. They wanted to buy it. But because there was one politician around who just hated church, he said, over his dead body will they get that property. So because there are some people that say, oh, because you have church, I can talk to you anyhow. Who do you think you are? So Pastor Nat was passing, was around, and he said, please come, just come. And so they just blew the trumpet, said a few things. Listen, make of this story what you want. But according to what happened, weeks later he died. The man died. And the church moved into that property. I think it was 4 weeks later. The man died, they moved into the property. The church moves on. You know what the Lord said? The Lord, I was praying, and the angel of the Lord came to me and said, the time is coming for the restoration of the fear of the Lord. You see, let me warn you, this generation will learn. See, if you are not sure, keep short. And if you must talk, keep it strictly biblical. No attack on character. Keep it strictly biblical, because the authority of the word of God is greater than the authority of the man of God. I don't give you hack now. Do you understand what? So keep it strictly biblical. But do you know you can be right and in trouble? You have argued correct, but now you're in trouble. Well done, theologian. Now you're in trouble. And the man of God need not say anything. He doesn't have to declare anything. There are some people, the moment you touch, God appears to a king and says, you are already dead. Oh, you don't know? You are dead. I'm not trying to scare you. It's real. The same way Pastor Nat won't share his story, so it won't look somehow. Me too, I have stories I can't share. Don't worry. Don't worry. You want to give blogs gist, have you?